If you need any advice, if you need workout plans, I sell workout plans, I sell supplements on the side. So yeah, hit me up. Yeah, so obviously different brands can work differently for you. So you did try the one and made you feel really bad. And the same brand can work for someone else, and you can try another brand that would work for you.
Yeah.
And it does work. I'm not like, I have had clients on it, I have had clients that taken it, and it works. You see results. But fitness isn't only about fitness, it's about health. That's why I went into the industry. So some of our leading fitness influencers are unhealthy.
Yeah.
And they're promoting the fitness side of it, and they're selling all these fad herbal supplements, and they're getting into that because obviously it makes you look good and it makes you feel confident and whatnot, but health effects, it's gonna increase your heart rate, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, it's gonna make you feel clammy, it's gonna make you feel weird, you might throw up. So personal choice, it's up to you. I'm not saying anything against it, but personally wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. I like that. Because I wouldn't recommend it either. Bro.
Yeah, it's horseshit.
It seems so when you told me what happened, I was like, I told you not to take it. Because it's like, you can't just take a fat burner, bro. It's not for everyone.
Also,
I think goal, like what Noel said, your fitness goal is important. Like mine is not looking to get in something really quickly. Like I want the long-term journey. I want it to be a lifestyle, and that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I was also gonna add on, if I may.
Of course, you may.
Yeah, thank you.
Your turn.
No, I was just saying, correct me if I'm wrong, and I always like saying such things in the presence of someone who's more knowledgeable than I am in a particular subject. The problem with the whole fat burner mentality is it's such a, I think you can agree that getting fat isn't a overnight thing. It's a
journey.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
You don't just get fat over a couple of days. It's been happening through bad lifestyle choices. So for people to think that they can burn off that fat in this amount of time using something that's so unnatural, like a thermogenic or fat burner, whatever you call it, I think that alone is a problem, bro.
100%, I agree with that throughout. I mean, there's a very misconception that fat is unhealthy.
Yes.
And I know from first-hand experiences, I mean, fat can be a result of illnesses, it can be a result of just your body's makeup, just your body's genetics. And because of how things are marketed and everything's about looking good and having your beach body and OnlyFans and such, everyone wants to look a certain way. Everyone wants to look a certain way, and that's where the misconception comes in, because they think, okay, if I look like this, naturally my body's going to be healthy. But I've seen some of the most voluptuous people who are healthy, they're healthy, they fit. I've seen people that outdo me on the treadmill and they almost double my size, and it really allows you to take a step back and humble yourself and think, you know what, it's not all about fitness in looks or fitness in I can pick up a certain thing or something. It's fitness in how your body feels and how comfortable you are with your body.
Amen.
I like that.
Last one.
Last one,
Testosterone boosters or Testo Boosters as the worst.
I wouldn't say the worst.
Okay.
I wouldn't say the best. It's very borderline in my opinion. Works. Definitely works.
Works for what? What does it do, bro? Because so it's Testo Booster, right? In the name itself, boosting testosterone, right?
Yeah.
So I know guys would take that. I know there are ladies who take it as well. Obviously, they're in extreme competitions as well, so they have a different reason for taking it, right? Whereas your average lady who wants to get lean, she's not going to go and take a testosterone booster, right? Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So I don't know, how does it work for a guy? What's the benefit of it?
So same like creatine. As I said, it's a testo booster. Your body naturally does have testosterone, right? And that promotes size, that promotes strength, that promotes recovery, that it promotes fitness as a whole, if you think about it. And overall, you'll see boosters mainly go to competitors, bodybuilders, people who want to look a certain way, strength athletes. They want to have that extra boost, and you can put it on the worst list if you don't know how to take it, because it is such a strong supplement. I can put it that way.
It is, yeah.
If you take it the wrong way, you're gonna have so much more worse effects than you'll have good, you know. Whereas it can be beneficial. So as creatine, like, you have it naturally in your body, but because you go into those levels, I mean, strength athletes lift like what, 200 kilograms, 300 kilograms, and that's not natural per se. So you need to have that extra, you know, oomph to get it.
Yeah. I get you.
Like, you know, you need to have that extra ability to be able to push that. So I wouldn't recommend it per se unless you are, you know, inquiring about specific sports, you know, practices like strength or looks or such. Then I would recommend it. But as a everyday fitness type of thing, I wouldn't say it's necessary, because your body does produce enough testosterone as you train, as you build, as you do sports. What you eat builds your testosterone naturally, and it builds enough for, you know, standard growth and standard goals and such. But yeah.
So here's what I found, right? So I took it once. I was still in school, bro, and I took it, bro.
This guy's been on drugs, huh?
Hey, bro.
I've been on supplements, bro. It's like, body's tired now. That's why I take collagen, bro. So bones are tired now, bro. But like, the thing is,
shambles.
So here's what I found, right? So personal experience from Testosterone Booster. It was the SSN brand. That time the Testosterone Booster was purple, just like a little tub in just purple and white.
Yeah.
So just to be specific, because obviously they've altered the ingredients, whatever, now to fit today's society, standards. And what was my experience was that, so I started taking it, cool, first week, didn't notice much of a difference, right? Second week, what I noticed was my body it stopped producing testosterone, and it started depending on the testosterone booster, right? And I don't know if that's what happens normally, but this is what I experienced. And I could tell this from my ball sack, right? It went from like normal loose, right? Hanging. Sorry ladies if you're watching this, but like it went from.
I did not expect that.
I'm trying to explain.
Go, brother, go.
It's the best way I can explain it, right? He's got the knowledge.
Yeah.
So it went from like a hanging sack to like just in one position, because now it's not producing any testosterone, right?
Yeah.
It's like standard now. Now it's depending on those tablets. And so I was like, okay, cool. I was like, is something happening to my body? Like, where am I in life? So I immediately stopped, right? This is after like 3 weeks of taking it. And I went to one of my friends that time. He was a bodybuilder that time. Also on steroids heavily and whatever the case was, so he knew a lot about supplements. But he said that's what happens. He said it happens when you take testosterone, it's taking away the natural producing of it from your body, and now using that supplement to boost it even more than what your body would give you. So that's what I personally found. That's why I feel like it's just a shit supplement. I would never in my life take it again. I've had a bad experience, so I never want to go there again. Everything's alright now, just in case you're wondering. But that was the case, bro. I was very nervous.
We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
We don't have to.
Guys, I was very nervous. You know, you must not. I'm in school. I'm in school, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. What do I do? Like, things aren't looking the same. But yeah, that was that, bro.
In that sense, obviously, when you took it, you were very uninformed.
I was very.
You were very uninformed. Like, oh, Testo Booster, I'm gonna get buff. Yeah. Let's go, take it. And did you take it according to recommended?
I took it from how it says.
Okay, so a lot of the times with I call them strong supplements. Supplements, borderline steroids, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. A lot of times with that, recommended dosage is peak dosage. Right.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I always thought it was minimum dosage.
No. So it's peak dosage, but it's not directly put into that, because if you take peak dosage and you see results, which you will, and you finish it quicker, you're gonna buy more.
Yes.
That's it.
That's back to peak.
That's at a marketing state. Like if they say you know what, peak dosage is, say 4 tablets, but to start off you can take 1.
Yes.
You're gonna take 1, it's gonna last 2-3 months they're going to lose their profit, like, you know, over the next 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And goes back to taking it wrong. Anything will affect your body wrong if you take it wrong.
Yeah.
When it comes to replacing your natural testosterone, it is a very common thing. It does happen. So testosterone basically it's like a plug, right? So they have, like, you know, all your aminos and then all your fillers and everything,
Okay.
and then it plugs into each other, and that's what creates that entire effect in the simplest way to put it, right? So your testosterone plugs up things, and once it's plugged up, you don't need to produce more,
Yeah.
you know. So naturally your body's kind of from a state like, oh, okay, got enough, cool, why do I need to produce more?
Yeah.
And that's where people get scared. It's not to say that it's taken away from you completely unless you use it extensively and really wrong, because then your body will forget how to produce it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like in simple terms.
Does make sense, bro. I think that's because I didn't know what.
Yeah, so in the beginning, a lot of people will, you know, relate from that, but also those type of supplements are supplements that you need to cycle in order to keep the health benefits there. That's why it's very borderline, because it does have a lot of benefits, and a lot of clients I have benefited from it really well.
Okay.
But I do know of the adverse effects. I haven't personally experienced it with anyone, you know, that I'm close to or that I've trained or anything, but I have heard and I have read about those situations, you know. So yeah, again, I wouldn't say no. I'm not completely against it because it has worked for people and I have seen the benefits. But also you need to be very careful when you take in supplements like that, to make sure you do extensive research, you speak to the right people, you get it from the right people, and you know what you're getting into before you get into it. Because a lot of the times people will sell it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this, you're gonna get big in like 3 months. Cool. You take it, you follow the instructions, and then you get adverse effects.
Yeah.
Whereas someone who actually, you know, cares more about well-being than profit, they'll tell you, this is what's gonna happen, take it if you want it, you know, that kind of stuff.
So what's the difference between Testo Boosters and steroids then?
Testo Boosters are legal.
So
But steroids aren't illegal because they are in medicine.
no, but what they
Or is
mean,
it the way you
but
take it?
I think what they mean by that is like, you know,
Yeah.
it has been approved by who are the health people, bro?
But
Like the FDA or whatever.
Yeah.
who can sell it and why you can sell it, basically. So like obviously steroids, it is a medical thing. People can get it, but you can't get it over the counter legally, right?
Okay.
And if you don't have a certain certification to, you know, distribute those steroids, then you're doing it illegally. Whereas like testo boosters and some type of fat burners and some type of heavy supplements, you can sell it over supplement. You don't need, you know, that extensive knowledge, and
So it's the same thing.
it can be.
So testo boosters are indirectly illegal then.
It's approved because of what it has. So they market it, or they put it forth in such a way that says it has this, but not enough to cause such. And that's why we think that it can be sold, like, you know, type of vibe. Because they obviously had to like promote in such a way to be like, dude, like how are we gonna sell this if it's going over pharmacies all the time?
So it's like a cap, bro. It's like at this cap, it's legal. The minute you add in this one ingredient, it's sort of like now we can't sell it in stores.
Yeah.
You know, it's gotta be sold illegally, black
100%.
market almost. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to understand because so steroid, it's a synthetic like kind of liquid or hormone production or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a supplement.
It's a supplement.
It's just made very different to standard supplements.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a steroid. So the testo booster is not supposed to, in the name, boost testosterone. So I'm thinking in my head, like maybe for someone who doesn't naturally produce enough testosterone as a man, you take a testo booster to get, or when you reach a certain age and your test levels start to take a dip, you take a testo booster to, you know.
100%, yeah.
So what would be the, you know, the difference there?
Where it comes from and where it goes, I think, to be honest. So the Testo Boosters that we're speaking of, it has, Testo Boosters, but it has a lot of...
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What's inside it though? Like the pill, like Romeo was saying, like it had ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Like how BCA
it
has ingredients, right?
Yeah.
So
okay, I can't give you details on that.
No,
I don't understand support it, but it has ingredients that promote more fitness industry standards, and sports industry standards that it will boost compared to health industry standards, which is what's needed, as you said, like if you can't produce testosterone, if you need to go for a test, they need to see, okay, your body is lacking this, and we're going to prescribe this to you. Whereas this is like, you're good, but if you want a little more
take this
to boost yourself, you can take this type of vibe. Yeah.
Alright, so one is a supplement, one is medicinal in a way.
100%, yeah, 100%.
I get you.
And then with steroids, I mean, people have just like distorted it and taken medicinal uses to boost what they can, because obviously it's used to help people who aren't 100% healthy in that area. It's like, okay, if you can boost those cells when they're unhealthy, imagine what you can do to healthy cells, in a way. And that's where it initially became black marketed or illegally used.
Yeah.
Because people tried it and they're like, oh shit, okay, it's working, let's go.
I'm not against people taking steroids. It's just not. It's not for me at my age. I think 100%. When I reach maybe a certain age, maybe like we in my 35s or something, 40s, and I want to still look like some bodybuilder, I'll definitely go take a steroid, bro.
Yeah.
But I think that like right now, I produce enough with the supplements that we take. I'm good to go, bro. So.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. Like, not against it.
What's the word? Natty.
Natty, all natty, bro.
All natty.
Same breath. I'm not against it at all.
Yeah.
As well, like I have times to use it, and I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm good enough on my natural energy now.
Yeah.
When I reach my peak and I can't go further, it is in the thought process.
Yeah.
But it's also like Testo Boosters. You have to be very careful how you take it, what you stack it with, how much you take, how you cycle it, because that can be a detriment. All the negative reviews has been from people who took it wrong or weren't properly informed. And so I would put that on the worst list because of the lack of information around it when people tend to take it.
Alright, bro. Bro, thanks a lot for coming on today. Do you have any socials people can follow you on? Somewhere they can contact you in case they need any advice? Some professional advice? Some, I don't know, what else you do? Personal training advice? Yeah. So whatever, bro.
100%. First of all, thanks for having me, guys. Like, this was dope. I enjoyed it.
It's nice, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, you can get me on Instagram. I'm readily available on Instagram. It's at prettyboy with an X.
Where's the X? PRX.
PRXTTYBOYY. But if you search for my name, normally it will obviously come up.
Alright.
You can also reach me on my business line. So it's 081 415 4282. WhatsApp, phone calls available.
It's only available for business, guys. I tried calling him for fun.
No, but it's obviously Instagram is the preferred method of communication. But yeah, if you need any advice, if you need workout plans, I sell workout plans, I sell supplements on the side. So yeah, hit me up.
There we go. Alright. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. See you guys soon. Peace.